Okay, let's unpack this. We're diving into the teeth restoration mineral powder.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a product making some, well, huge claims. We're talking restoring enamel, reducing sensitivity, repairing damage.
Yeah, and even instant fresh breath. It's quite the
It
list.
really is. So we looked at the source material, mainly this one really detailed review transcript.
And right away, it's, incredibly polarized. Just very strong opinions both ways.
Exactly. So our mission today isn't just saying it's mixed, but figuring out why. Why such different results for people?
Right. What's going on there?
So let's start with the positives, because some people really, really loved this stuff. They talked about quick wins, like instant results.
Yeah, visible results, like almost immediately.
Whiter teeth, smoother, cleaner.
Hmm.
Some people said just after one use, that feeling of being polished and refreshed.
Like fresh from the dentist. You hear that a lot in the positive reviews.
Mm-hmm.
And that feeling, that immediate clean, it tells you something probably about how it works. Maybe aggressive abrasives or certain cleaning agents.
That could explain the speed. And people also seem to like the practical stuff, too.
Oh, yeah, overwhelmingly positive on, the taste. Mild, refreshing, not too strong.
Easy to use.
Super easy. Dip a wet toothbrush, tiny amount needed. The texture was described as smooth, fine.
Okay, so cosmetically, it sounds like a potential shortcut. Quick polish, nice taste.
Right. And some even mentioned healthier gums after a few weeks, but, and this is a big but.
Yeah, here's where we need to be a bit skeptical, right?
Yeah.
That instant whiteness is one thing.
But actual restoration, true enamel repair, that's biochemically really complex.
Much harder to achieve with just a powder, you'd think.
Exactly. And that's where the reviews really start to diverge, that immediate polish. For a lot of people, that was kind of it.
And maybe that intense polishing action is linked to the negative stuff we saw.
It seems plausible, because you have people saying it just didn't work at all for the bigger claims long term.
But worse than that were the adverse reports, actual physical problems.
Yeah, this is the really concerning part. We're talking skin irritation, breakouts around the mouth for some users.
That's more than just disappointment. That sounds like a reaction.
It points to something else going on. Maybe inconsistency in the product. Maybe the formula is just too harsh for people with sensitive skin or gums.
Could be. And then you had the complaints about, like, quality control, false advertising.
Even missing items in orders, which adds to the frustration.
So for these users, it wasn't just ineffective, it felt like.
A waste of money. That phrase came up a lot. They definitely wouldn't recommend it. They expected repair, got a temporary clean, and sometimes irritation.
Okay, so pulling this all together for you listening, what's a verdict? You've got this product, seems to give a really great immediate cleaning effect for some people.
A phenomenal effect, according to them.
But then you balance that against these, well, significant reports of it failing on the bigger promises and these concerning physical reactions.
It really highlights maybe a fundamental issue, consistency formulation. Something's not quite right for everyone.
The deep dive really shows that polarization isn't just preference, it's more fundamental. Yeah, the final take is pretty clear. The cosmetic pluses are there for some, definitely. But those adverse reports, you just can't ignore them. That polarization itself is a warning sign, perhaps. It suggests a potential sensitivity issue with an ingredient.
Could be.
So if you're still tempted, if that dentist clean feeling is calling to you, there was one piece of advice from the source material tied to those irritation reports.
Be cautious.
Yeah. Basically, be careful. Given how unpredictable the reaction seemed to be, maybe do a patch test first.
Just to be safe, see if it's okay for you before putting it in your mouth. It's a sensible step, considering.